Thoughts about what becomes of us after we die filled my mind. How energy transforms. And then, it hit me. I had this idea to learn how to work with energies, pass that knowledge to other people, and in that way, be a small part of their lives. But it was bittersweet. With 2 weeks left to live, I'd never have the time. Hi Virgos, welcome to my channel. And if you're new, welcome, sit down, relax, and enjoy. How are you? This is gonna be the monthlies for July. Now, I would talk a lot before we start, so just to give you guys a heads up, so you can just go to the read, also for tarot, because this is where I just get a catch up on the people who is new, at the same time for people who likes to watch this channel. We're gonna be doing the bougie deck for the reading, and also another deck that I connected with. It's very awesome. Both of this one I don't know the name, but it's in the description box. Of course, this is mine. Okay, so this is my first tarot deck. Okay, so that's that one. We're gonna be doing your astrology chart, also in sidereal. So we're gonna be using it from the ascendant and the moon, because that's that's how we read in sidereal astrology, Vedic. So I would advise for you to check your birth chart, your natal chart, so that you know your placement. Also, if you have been wondering, it says like how the turnover of the channel is. We're very active in Instagram right now. I put my daily readings there ahead of YouTube. I also pick random people there and I read them to filth for free. Okay, it's just like a charity work for Instagram. So go follow me there. It should be flashing over here, Salvadora, and then I'll see you on Instagram. Now let's begin. Okay. For your chart. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna be focusing on the on your chart based on, of course, the eclipse is coming and Mercury in retrograde and Virgo. Of course, that's your natural ruler. Okay, so let's begin. Okay. So Virgo, the time that I, don't mind this, whatever this is, because that's a time where I took the, the chart, okay? But of course, this is your house. This is your house. This is you as your ascendant or moon sign, okay? We're gonna be reading it from this side. That's your first house. First thing that we're gonna look for is, as we go from this, okay, that's how we're gonna do the read, is Jupiter here on your third house, Virgo. Jupiter retrograde. Okay. Normally, this is it can be education, but this is like if you have kids, like babies, like like totally toddlers. This can be them having difficulty to understand if you're married about their dad. Okay. So you could be having some sort of misunderstanding with your spouse because Jupiter is there. Okay. The only reason why I'm saying that it's because Mercury will go retrograde over here, okay? And communication for all zodiac, regardless of whatever placement, it will get a little bit heightened, okay? And if you are married again, some miscommunication can be there. Because natural third house, if you're here, okay, this is communication also. So for you, okay, this is your third house. You might also, how to say this, hear some sort of secrets, okay, come out. That's what I'm seeing here. Now let's move to this part. You have Saturn and K2 in your fourth house. So fourth house energy is your home, okay? So you could be very, challenged right now. You probably have some sort of fears at home. What are you fearing? I feel like you want to make some changes, but it's not the time, okay? You could also feel like, well, the house is old because Saturn rules, the elderly. And you want to be like, okay, this is getting old, it's like things are here. It's like, I need to change it, okay? The reason why you're probably feeling that you want to change it, because K2 is over here until next year, 2020. It wants to cut things off, but it is also can be like, it's like anything that is unnecessary at home. You might start, it's spring cleaning the whole year for you until next year. Okay, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this. Okay? Saturn will teach you to control that energy. It's good. I like it. Okay? Now, let's move to, okay, let's move to this house over here. Now, if you can see, this is going to be from counting from your first house. 3, okay, because this is your 7, 8, 9, 10th house. Very, very active. A lot of things going on with your career. Okay? Now, look at this here. This thing that you're looking at, Venus, Rahu, Sun, Moon. This thing that you're looking at is going to be, one, a little bit confusing. Because why? Because this is where the eclipse is happening. Okay? That's the 2nd of July. So you could have this, energy about to break free from your work. Yes. Because Rahu there is confusing, and as an eclipse energy also, you might feel a disconnect in the things that you're doing. Because Venus over here is supposed to be good, it brings pleasure, because that's Venus. It brings the fun, fun in a way like I'm enjoying. But lately with Rahu, things are like, it's like a little shady, okay, in a house of career. This is also society, so how people look at you. And then having the sun and the moon over there, it might show a little bit of the good things are coming out, and then there are bad things that are hidden. It's still coming out. Okay, so that's a very big focus for you. Remember, when we are going to an eclipse, the energy goes to us for at least 5 months to 6 months. So don't think like, oh, it's like it happens only on the 2nd, then it's done. No. So look at it from a 5 months perspective if you are making a change. Okay? Next, we're going to be moving here in your 11th house. This is the house of gains. Mars and Mercury over here. First, Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 8th. But Mercury going to go retrograde, I believe, in Punervasu. So it's going to be here, degree-wise, between Gemini and Cancer. So as Mercury goes retrograde, and it is your natural ruler, okay? So it's more closer to the planet, to Earth. There's a lot of things out of your daily routine, because you rule the daily routine also, that might change. Having a Mercury retrograde and Mars is like the energy giver for all the planet, and it's a little bit want to relax. So your dreams and aspiration, I feel like, will take a stall, but for the good. Because remember, for Mercury here to go retrograde, it's asking you to make up your mind. Okay, Mercury rules our choices in our life. So there might be things that might like get into your nerves, and that's basically Mercury rules the nervous system, so a little bit angsty. These are a lot of things are going to be around you in that sense. Now also, okay, having Mars debilitated in Cancer, that's something for you to think about, matters of home. Okay, there might be a little bit unrest, because if Mars is in the natural 4th, and you have Saturn and K2 on your 4th house also, so a little bit angsty. You don't want to be at home, but you don't know where to go. But it's best for you basically to connect with yourself, like what it's like everyone would say. Okay, so it would be good for you to meditate, contemplate on situations in life. Remember, this is gonna go to eclipse. Okay, this is gonna go in retrograde. All right, and then this is already in retrograde. Okay, Saturn, and adding this also. So all this planet right now are having big changes. It's nothing for you to be scared. It's a big change happening, and that's what you need to understand. But in order for this big change to happen, we always have to welcome it. So welcome the new change that is happening. A lot of things are going to be focused here, because we are going to be soon in Cancer season come the 16th. Okay, so prepare for that one. All right, so that's gonna be it for your astrology part. Okay. Now let's begin your tarot. Okay, let's begin your tarot. Okay. One moment, guys. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Alright, so let's get with the Bougie deck. If you like this deck, guys, it's down at the description box. Oh, I think I mentioned that. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. You got it. What happened? Too early for this. Hurt. 3 of Swords. That's not good. I mean, who are these different persons? Have you been cheated on, lied on, betrayed? Or this is you feeling torn, don't know what to do? Because remember, the swords are thoughts. And it's more than the heart, it's a conflict because it's air. A lot of energies would say it's like, it's like, oh, 3 of Swords is, heartache. But it's not cups, right? It's more of mental anguish, really. That's why when we draw this, mental anguish by not knowing what to do, feeling like a screw up. But normally also, the person that you're dealing with basically, like screwed you up in a way. Okay? So let's see what's going on. And that's where you feel torn. Let's see here. Next here. Got the Hermit card. Ooh. You might go to isolation because of, like feeling like, like a hermit with a 3 of Swords, like someone you want to walk away right now. You want to step away. This is what's happening here. That's the Hermit card with the 3 of Swords. And I feel like this is just your energy. Okay. Coming in very, very strong. Okay. For the month of July. You got Judgment. Someone wants to come back, reconcile, of course. If you, like Mercury retrograde, I didn't emphasize it that one, but reconciliation can be a Scorpio, someone wanting to come back towards you. Judgment is just like, I'm not gonna screw myself over, with the shoe part. Because that's a judgment. You know what to do. Okay. Let's see here. But someone is also claiming that, it's like they're coming back to you and they're not going to hurt you anymore. 9 of Cups. You're wishing to be happy. Yes. I feel like you're also wishing for this person to change. 9 of Cups. Look at that one. The towering of all your, how do you call it? Emotion. Like you want to reach the peak, okay, of happiness. Like, I just want to be happy. That's what you're saying here. See. 2 of Cups. Here we go. Now we're talking. So you just want to be happy, but your soulmate over here probably betrayed you. Look at that one. One is eyes is closed. I feel the other person is trying to charm you, sweet talk you, to coming back to, to reconcile. Sometimes the 3 of Swords can be very tricky to read because it can be an argument. It can be you guys always just fight and you always feel torn. It doesn't always mean like it's a third party, but it is a screw up. Yes, that's for sure. I feel here Judgment with 2 of Cups. Your soulmate screwed over. They want to make amends. Let's see. And the 4 of Swords, and you are healing. Okay, you already have 3. You have 4 of Swords. You want to feel abundant again. This is how you're feeling. You want to feel rejuvenated first. That's you. I mean, I feel like you are. You're getting there. Your energy is becoming more clean, 3 of Swords is filthy. Let me see. You have 3 of Cups. Okay. Now, it gets a little tricky, okay? Because this person is trying to tell you, it's like, no, it's only you that I want to be with. The 3 of Cups can be friends. The 3 of Cups can be, another person in your life. It can be the betrayal. You got betrayed by this person, third party already smelling, right? But Judgment is here, so that's trying to reconnect with you. You have the Strength card. Leo energy. You're trying to manage your own life right now. As far as like the strength, it's just like it's like I couldn't even get up in the morning. I'm trying my best. I'm improving my life. This is where you are, I feel. Or vice versa, of course, this is where you are. And the person that you're dealing with is saying, it's like, would you give me a chance? So I'm going to continue this reading, guys. Link down there in the description box for the extended. Don't forget also, we do have a webinar for Saturn this coming next 2 weeks. So sign up for that one. I will be sharing my secrets about Saturn, natural ruler of karma. It is also, it's like things that give us challenges in our life. And I will share remedies, how to work with it, how to find, a way to work with the planet. I'll be sharing that in the webinar. So link down there. It is also live, so I will be able to interact with everyone. Okay, so I'll see you there. Link down there for everything that you need. Have a wonderful, wonderful July. Bye, guys.